Hi, before I start cooking, I want to thank everybody who's been following the blog. We reached 1,000 hits today, and I'm really excited about it. And thank you to anyone who's been passing the blog along to their friends. Today I'm going to be making turkey pot pie. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and I know that everyone's going to have a lot of leftover turkey on their hands. Last night, my friend Dre hosted Friendsgiving, and she gave me a bunch of the leftover turkey and gravy, which are perfect ingredients to make a turkey pot pie. So I started with just a store-bought pie crust. I think that they taste really good, and there's no need to bother making a pie crust from scratch these days because the store-bought crusts are really good quality. So I just pushed that in. This is a 9-inch pie crust, so I put that pie crust into the pie pan. Then I have a burner running here. I'm going to put 2 cups of chicken stock. You can use broth or stock, whichever you have on hand. And then I have 3/4 cup of leftover gravy. You should never throw gravy away. There's a million ways to use it, and it really makes any sort of sauce a lot better. Now I'm going to add in 3/4 cup cream of mushroom soup. I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit on this. So I've let the sauce heat up for a couple minutes, and now I'm going to go ahead and add the other ingredients. I sauteed some mushrooms and some onions previously. I have the instructions that will go along with the recipe. So I'm going to add those in now. And it's about 2/3 cup. I'm adding 2/3 cup of every vegetable here. And you can obviously add whatever your favorite vegetables are, whatever vegetables you have on hand after Thanksgiving. I know a lot of times people add peas, but I'm not a really big fan of peas, so I left them out. Okay, so we're going to stir this all together. And then finally, I have 2 cups of turkey. I have it chopped into just like 1/2-inch chunks. I'm just going to let this heat up for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to add it into the pie crust. I brought the sauce up to a boil, and then I added a tablespoon of cornstarch. The cornstarch helps to thicken the sauce. You need to let it boil for another minute or 2 while the sauce thickens. Now I'm going to let this cool down before I add it to the pie crust. And then I'm actually going to let it cool down completely, and then I'm going to put it in the freezer because I want to wait until after Thanksgiving to eat this because I don't foresee eating this entire thing between now and Thanksgiving. So it's been about half an hour, and this is cooled down, so I'm going to just scoop the filling into the pie crust. I'm making a pie crust with 2 crusts, but you can use just the top or the bottom, whatever you prefer. And sometimes I will make 2 pies at once. I'll make one to be frozen, and then I'll make another one that I'm going to eat right away. But like I said, I'm going to freeze this pie, and it's going to take about 45 minutes or so to cook at 350 degrees once I decide to go ahead and cook it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put the top of the pie on, and I will be done. This is what the finished turkey pot pie looks like. Like I said, I'm going to throw this one in the freezer and save it for later. But one thing to remember is after it's been defrosted, just cut a couple of slits in the top before you throw it in the oven. I hope you enjoy this.